Ladies and gentlemen, please continue to enjoy your breakfast, but I welcome to the stage Tyler Norvell, current chairman of the board of the Cattlemen's Congress, for a few welcoming comments.
Thank you, Mark, and thank each and every one of you for being here. I know it takes a lot of time and effort, and you know, one group of people that haven't been thanked this morning, because Jennifer did an amazing job, and Mark, but the coaches. Coaches, thank you for taking time to coach these kids and to be on the road. I know it's not easy. It takes a lot of time away from your family, and I don't think that's something I appreciated with Mark and Chris Mullinex until I was grown and had a family, how much time spent. So I know contestants, you can get a little frustrated with your coach, and you like to give your coach a hard time, because I still give mine a really hard time. But they're an important part of your life, and they sacrifice a lot to do that. So thank you to the coaches for the time you spend in being here. Cattlemen's Congress has been a blessing to not only to our state, Oklahoma City, but to the beef industry as a whole, and to me personally. The opportunities it's given me to connect with breeders and people across the United States is second to none. This year at Cattlemen's Congress, we had 9,300 entries of cattle. 9,300, wrap your head around that. 5,000 showed up these last 14 days in Oklahoma City. And when you don't realize that is just organized chaos for that much, and a lot of liability, but a lot of opportunity, and we're just so grateful for the people that come here. But one thing I didn't understand about the purebred industry that I do now is the marketing and the sales and what it does to drive the beef industry as a whole. And that's something that Gerald Callahan taught me that I didn't know. But this year, we did over $10 million in sales at the Cattlemen's Congress of embryos and livestock. That's just on the fairgrounds. If you count embryos and snow, all the other sales in the area, that was 14 million. And to put in comparison how big of a jump the 10 million is, last year we were 7 million. So we're having record beef prices, but it's reflecting here at Cattlemen's Congress as well. And whenever I got the call, I always tell the story. I forget each year, Jennifer, this is a new set of kids, but I love to tell the story, Gary, about how Gerald called me in that September of 2020, and I knew he wanted us to put on a show in Oklahoma City, and I declined his call. And then Bob Funk, who's the chairman of the OYE board, called me next, and I had to answer that one. And he said, hey, I'm sitting here with Gerald. We want to have a stock show. And I'm like, here we go. But the point they drove home to me was Cattlemen's Congress had to happen in 2021 and still happens today, because what it does for the purebred seed stock industry and how it drives sales, how it drives genetics, and that's something I took for granted. And I hope you learn and grow as contestants and advocates for the livestock industry, that you learn that. And it's not just about a contest, it's about an industry, and an industry that goes even further. It's about feeding people, and it's about feeding our country, because I preach time and time again. You guys probably watch, I hope, Fox News, not CNN. But you see time and time again there's so much unrest across the globe, and the reason America is great, never forget this, ever, the reason America is great is because we can feed our people. Food security equals national security. And we got to go back to the fundamentals. And so you guys are a big part of that. And I'm going to end with telling you a quick story that happened yesterday. I wasn't planning on telling this, Scott, but you'll appreciate this, because Scott was a part of helping me start my career where I am today. Because I met him in 2005 when the 1985 team was the 20-year team at Kansas City. And I met Scott Bulling there, met some other people that I didn't know 4 months later I would be a lobbyist for Oklahoma Farm Bureau. And the day I met Scott, I didn't even know what a lobbyist was. But yesterday, I had the opportunity to leave right after y'all got done judging the second round and go and have lunch with an individual who is the director of operations in Oklahoma for a company that is the largest utility in the world, the largest. It's called Nextera. It's out of Florida. It's one of the biggest companies you probably never heard of, but it's the reason most of us can turn the lights on every day. And I sat down, and we were talking about some Oklahoma Youth Expo sponsorship opportunities. And we got to talking, and he asked me, I showed up in my boots and jeans. He's like, where have you been? So I've been in a livestock judging contest, and I started to explain to him what that meant. And I just started to explain to him what it did for me, the things that Jennifer talked about. It teaches you to think on your feet and teach you to reason. And this guy's more in government affairs, community affairs. And it kind of hit me, and I stopped, and I said, you know what? You need to be involved in this program because all the individuals you need to hire to represent you in communities at state capitals in Washington, D.C. are out there on the fairgrounds right now. And you have a presence at every state. There's kids from most states, and they're the ones that you need to be hiring. And I know a lot of you think, hey, I need to go work in the agriculture industry, and you do need to work in the agriculture industry. But I encourage you to look outside of agriculture for opportunity, because if we're going to continue to protect what we get to do, we can't just talk to ourselves. We just can't work amongst ourselves. And one of the things I have enjoyed the most in my career is meeting people that know nothing about what we're doing here this morning, but because what they see through kids like you, FFA, 4-H members, livestock judges, they're like, I want to be a part of that, and I want to hire those kids. And sometimes we get to thinking, I just want to go fit a steer or fit a heifer, which is important, and you should want to do that. But we've got to get out and we've got to branch out. And we've got to do stuff and get involved in our local communities. I always like to joke, if it was 1960, we would be telling all of y'all to go join the military. That's how you're going to serve your country. But I think the next step now is, if you are, like we are, like-minded in this room and involved in agriculture, and you want to give back to the agriculture industry, you got to think about branching out. Keep agriculture a part of your life, but go get involved in things that may make you uncomfortable but kind of interest you, like politics, like public policy, like community events. And it takes time and it takes sacrifice, and it may take away from what your passion is here, but if we don't do that, we may not have the passion. We may not have the opportunity to do what we love the most. So that's my soapbox that I like to give each year to get a great group of livestock judging kids, because I can tell you with 100% confidence, you all are going to be the premier employees that people want to hire. So don't go be insecure about it. Go take and get what you think you deserve, because you do deserve it, because you've worked hard to be here. So congratulations to each of you. Excited to hear the results, excited to hear the great scores. And I want to thank Mark as I close. I want to thank somebody that hasn't been recognized today, and Jennifer will tell us, is Cass Newell, who behind the scenes makes this go each and every year. Let's give them a nice round of applause, and we'll get started with the awards.
Y'all can probably tell that Tyler got along extremely well in the oral reasons competition 20 years ago whenever he was on the OSU livestock team. And once upon a time, he was on a team that held the all-time high score record at the national championship contest. Well done, Tyler. You guys ready for awards? Good deal, because we're ready to start. As we go through here, with an assist from the 1985 OSU livestock judging team, I think they've rubbed down with Bengay and arthritis medicine this morning, and they are prepared to shake your hands, hand out awards, and Cass and Emily have assembled a phenomenal set of awards up here. I think there'll be some suspense to this. As I said earlier, it's going to be high scoring and close, so best of luck to all of you. And you have got a results program you can follow through and fill in as we go through this. We're going to start in the swine division. We're going to work through junior and senior college back-to-back in these divisions. And as we get ready to call the top 10 individuals, we'd like all of you to come forward. Cass and Emily have got a photo backdrop for you for a picture. And the top 5 will be receiving awards as we go through here. Awards in the swine division are sponsored by the Cattleman's Congress Show and the Oklahoma Pork Council. So without further ado, and we do have several ties in here. We have exhausted all the tiebreakers on them. But our 10th tie individual, junior college swine judging, and if I butcher a name, forgive me, is Nayli Barrow from South Plains Community College, score of 193. Nayli, if you would please come forward. 9th tie individual, also with a score of 193, Riley Guilfoyle from Blinn College. 8th tie individual from Connors State College, Austin Bell. Austin had a score of 194. 7th tie individual from Blackhawk East, Will Hoops, also at 194. Our 6th tie individual from Northern Oklahoma College, also at 194 and winning the tiebreaker, Madison Fisher. 5th tie individual from Northern Oklahoma College at 195, Lillian Bowie. Fourth high individual from Connors State College, also a 195, Grace Grossetta. Our third high individual, Jet West, score of 195 from Blinn College. Second high individual from Northern Oklahoma College, a score of 196, McKenna Sabaski. And I'm pretty sure there's only 200 points possible in swine, and again, you get a taste of how high the scores are. But losing only 3 points on 2 placing classes and 2 sets of reasons, a score of 197 from Blackhawk East. Our high individual in swine is Drew Jacobson. Our top 5 teams in swine judging, and if they could send a representative forward, at a score of 948, our 5th high team is Connors State College. 4th high team, total of 953, Blinn College. 3rd high team in swine judging at 957, Blackhawk East. Winning the tiebreaker, also at 957, their 2nd high team in swine is South Plains Community College. Our high team in swine, the 2026 contest, Northern Oklahoma College, score of 961. That entire team would come forward for a picture. Team members are McKenna Sobaski, Lillian Bowie, Madison Fisher, Ashley Purvine, Cameron Oakes, and Cole Campbell. Congratulations to NOC. Starting on our top 10, senior college swine judging, score of 193 from Kansas State University, Mason Forkner. Ninth high individual, score of 194 from West Texas A&M, Jacob Yenzer. Eighth high individual is Aaron Arney from the University of Arkansas, also at 194. Seventh high individual, Cole Pollock from Kansas State University. Cole won the tiebreaker, also at a score of 194. Sixth high individual from South Dakota State University's Carly Buggs. Fifth high individual from Texas Tech University, Owen Seidenberger. Fourth high individual, also at a score of 195 and winning the tiebreaker from Oklahoma State University, Brighton Lane. Third high individual is Olivia Nitschke from Kansas State University at a score of 196. Second high individual is from Oklahoma State University, also at 196, Tyson Grabenhoff. And our high individual in swine judging senior college division at 197 from Iowa State University, Lane Higby. High team, senior college swine, in 5th place, a score of 945, Texas Tech University. 4th high team at 951, Iowa State University. 3rd high team, total of 954, Western Illinois University. Those teams could please send a representative forward. Our second high team swine division, score of 960, Oklahoma State University. And our high team in swine judging this year at a total of 963, Kansas State University. That full team and coach could come forward for a picture. Team members are Brady Hurt, Anna Wiebel, Matt Weber, Mason Faulkner, Cole Pollock, and Olivia Nitschke. Moving into the sheep and goat division, these awards all the way through junior and senior college, individual and team, are sponsored by the Cattleman's Congress Show and GKB Cattle. Gary and Kathy, thank you. In junior college, at a 289 total from Northern Oklahoma College, McKenna Sobaski is our 10th high individual. From Butler County, our 9th high individual is Shay Stone. 8th high individual from Lakeland Community College, total of 290, Cadence Emmerheiser. Also at 290, 7th high individual from NOC, Ashley Purvine. Our 6th high individual, also at a total of 290, and also from NOC, Cameron Oakes. 5th high individual from Redlands, Kennedy Clark, total of 290. 4th high individual, also from Redlands, jumping up to 292, Peyton Rogers. 3rd high individual from Blinn, total of 293, Jet West. 2nd high individual from NOC, a total of 293, and winning the tiebreaker, Madison Fisher. And our high individual from Redlands, total of 295, Isaac Miller. Let's give them a round of applause. High teams, sheep and goat division, junior college. These teams would please send a representative forward. In 5th place, total of 1415, Lincoln Land Community College. 4th high team at 1424, Blinn College. 3rd high team, Lakeland Community College, total of 1426. 2nd high team at 1441, Northern Oklahoma College. And our high team in the sheep goat division, junior college, total of 1454, Redlands Community College, team comprised of Isaac Miller, Peyton Rogers, Kennedy Clark, Mason Schmoot, Braden Gast, and Kaylee Eaton. That entire team and coach would come forward for a picture. Let's give that. Fifth high individual is from Oklahoma State, 1 point higher at 286, Aaron Amick. Fourth high individuals from the University of Minnesota, total of 287, Ava Schoenfeld. Also at 287, from Kansas State University, Olivia Nitschke. Moving up a point, second high individual, total of 288, from Auburn, is Hunter Petty. And our high individual total of 289, from Texas Tech University, Hayden Schroeder. Let's give Hayden and that top 10 a round of applause. High teams in senior college, sheep and goats. Fifth high team, total of 1396, Texas Tech University. Fourth high team at a total of 1400, Kansas State University. 1 point higher at 1401, Auburn is our third high team. Second high team at 1409 is Texas A&M University. And by 8 points, at a total of 1417, our high team in the sheep and goat senior college division, Oklahoma State University. Move into the cattle division. Many specific awards to the cattle division, but premier sponsors all the way through are the Cattleman's Congress Show and the American Angus Association on individual and team awards. In cattle, at 10th High Individual Junior College from Black Hawk East, total of 482, Chloe Barnes. Our 9th high individual, also at 482 from NOC, Cameron Oakes. From Redlands Community College, also at 482 and winning the tiebreaker, Kaylee Eaton. 7th high individual is Madison Fisher from Northern Oklahoma College, total of 483. 6th high individual from Redlands, Mason Schmoot, also a total of 483. 5th high individual, also at 483. Black Hawk East is the school. Chase Harler is our 5th high individual. 4th high individual from John Wood Community College, total of 484, Wyatt McClintock. From Redlands Community College, our 3rd high individual, total of 485, Braden Gast. 2nd high individual, 1 point higher at 486 from Glenn College, Kenna Schramm. And our high individual junior college cattle judging, 492 total out of 500 from Black Hawk East, Drew Jacobson. And while he's already up here, we have a special division for the high contestant in cattle reasons. This award sponsored by the American Hereford Association. At a 193 total on 4 sets of reasons from Black Hawk East, our high individual cattle reasons is Chase Harler. Let's give Chase in that top 10 a round of applause. Our high teams, junior college cattle judging, award sponsored by the Oklahoma Cattlemen's Association, the American Hereford Association, and the Cattleman's Congress Show. Our 5th high team at a total of 2349, Butler Community College. 4th high team at a total of 2371, Northern Oklahoma College. Third high team, total of 2383. Blinn College. Jumping up to a 2399 total, our second high team in cattle, junior college division, is Redlands Community College. And our high team in cattle judging, if we get this team and coach to come forward, total of 2415, team from Blackhawk East, comprised of Drew Jacobson, Chase Harler, Chloe Barnes, Will Hoops, Logan Corzat, and Jace Judd. Top 10 individuals in cattle judging senior college division, total of 473 from Western Illinois University, Carter Hogue. These awards for the top individuals in cattle are sponsored by the Cattlemen's Congress, the American Hereford Association, the American Maine Anjou Association, the 1985 OSU Livestock Team in honor of our coach, Gerald Callahan, and the Oklahoma Cattlemen's Association. Ninth high individual, total of 474 from the University of Minnesota, Katie Radman. Eighth high individual, 474 total from Texas A&M, Cash Dean. Sixth high individual, a total of 475 from Oklahoma State University, Corey Jenkins. Sixth high individual, total of 476 from Kansas State University, Matt Weber. Fifth high individual at a 477 total from Texas Tech University, Shelby Candler. Our fourth high individual from Kansas State University, total of 478, Mason Faulkner. Mason, are you from the Vernon County, Missouri Faulkner family? Congratulations. You having a good day. Third high individual from Oklahoma State University, total of 479, Will Ward. Second high individual, quite a jump to 487 from Texas A&M University, Maddox Hartman. And the high individual in cattle judging senior college, also from Texas A&M University, 1 point higher at 488, is Lane Hogan. Let's give them a round of applause. Our high individual in cattle reasons senior college division, this award sponsored by the American Hereford Association. Already up front, let's congratulate Maddox Hartman from Texas A&M University. Total of 190. Senior college teams in cattle. In fifth, at a total of 2319, Western Illinois University. Fourth high team at a total of 2330, Texas Tech University. We could get a representative from each team. Our third high team in cattle, total of 2365, Oklahoma State University. 1 point higher, our second high team at 2366, the team from Kansas State University. And our high team, senior college cattle, total of 2390, quite a jump. Team from Texas A&M University, comprised of Lane Hogan, Maddox Hartman, Cash Dean, Maggie Brumnett, Grant Kabbalah, and Jonathan McCutcheon. We move into the Reasons Division. In both junior and senior college, Reasons Award are sponsored by the Cattleman's Congress, the Wagoner family from Texas, the American Angus Association, and the family of Shane Bedwell. In junior college, our 10th high individual at a total of 371 is Priscilla Roberts. Also at a 371 total, from Redlands Community College, Kennedy Clark. Our 8th high individual at 372 from NOC, Cameron Oakes. Our 7th high individual from Redlands at a total of 372, Peyton Rogers. 6th high individual from Blackhawk East, total of 372, Chase Harler. Jumping 4 points, our 5th high individual at 376 from Blinn College is Riley Guilfoyle. Same total from Blinn, 4th high individual in Reasons, Jet West. 376 total, our 3rd high individual in Reasons from Redlands, Braden Gast. 2nd high individual from Northern Oklahoma College, total of 378, Madison Fisher. And our high individual in Reasons, junior college division from Blackhawk East, total of 380, Drew Jacobson. Let's give those top 10 a round of applause. Moving on to high teams in Reasons, our 5th high team at a total of 1814, South Plains Community College. At 1848, ranking 4th in Reasons, Northern Oklahoma College. Our 3rd high team, also at 1848, Blinn College. Jumping 7 more points to 1855, the team from Blackhawk East is 2nd. And our high team in Reasons, total of 1857, team from Redlands Community College, comprised of Braden Gast, Peyton Rogers, Kennedy Clark, Kaylee Eaton, Isaac Miller, and Mason Schmoot. That team and coach would come forward, please. Moving on to senior college Reasons division, our 10th high individual from Texas Tech University is Owen Seidenberger. 369 total from Texas A&M University, Grant Kubala. Also at 369, our 8th high individual from Auburn is Hunter Petty. 7th high individual at a total of 370 from Kansas State University, Olivia Nitschke. 6th high individual, also from Kansas State University, total of 370, Matt Weber. 5th high individual, total of 371, also from Kansas State University, Anna Wiebel. 4th high individual, also from Kansas State University, Total of 372, Mason Faulkner. Third high individual, moving up to 373, from Texas A&M, Lane Hogan. Second high individual in reasons at 374, from Oklahoma State University, Tyson Gravenhoff. And our high individual in reasons, 378 total, from Oklahoma State University, Brighton Lane. Congratulations, Brighton. Team ranks and reasons, senior college is 1794. Auburn is our fifth high team. Fourth high team in reasons, total of 1817, Texas Tech University. Big jump to 1840, our third high team in reasons is Texas A&M University. Second high team in reasons at 1849. There's actually a tie for the high team, broken on placing scores. Finishing second at that total, the team from Oklahoma State University. And our high team in reasons, same score. Team from Kansas State University, comprised of Mason Faulkner, Anna Wiebel, Matt Weber, Olivia Nitschke, Brady Hurt, and Cole Pollock. Congratulations to Kansas State. Move into our top 10 individuals overall. Each one of these folks could come forward. Junior college division, total of 952 is what it took to get into the top 10. From Blackhawk East, our 10th high individual is Will Hoops. 9th high individual from Redlands, total of 954, Peyton Rogers. 8th high individual at a 956 total, from Redlands as well, Isaac Miller. 7th high individual from Northern Oklahoma College, total of 956, McKenna Sobaski. Also at 956 and winning the tiebreak from Blinn College, 6th high individual is Jet West. Moving into the top 5 at a 959, Northern Oklahoma College's Cameron Oakes is our 5th high individual. 4th high individual overall from Redlands Community College, winning the tiebreaker at 959, Braden Gast. Third high individual overall from Redlands Community College, total of 961, Mason Schmoot. We take a 9-point jump to the second high individual. 970 total out of 1,000 points possible. From Northern Oklahoma College, second high individual is Madison Fisher. Congratulations, Madison. And at a 5-point advantage at 975, and that is the highest overall total I have ever seen in a national competition. From Blackhawk East, congratulations to Drew Jacobson. And again, those awards as we move through the overall division, sponsored by Cattleman's Congress, the Wagoner family from Texas, and the American Hereford Association. High teams, junior college. We'll start at 10th. 10th high team at a total of 4632, Casper College. Our 9th high team, overall junior college division, total of 4635, Lincoln Land Community College. Our 8th high team at a total of 4665, South Plains Community College. Our 7th high team, a total of 4671, Butler Community College. Our 6th high team, total of 4683, team from Connors State College. And our top 5 teams, we do have awards, and we'll read the names of each team member. Finishing 5th, total of 4706, Lakeland Community College, team comprised of Cadence Emmerheiser, Noah Goss, Tommy Jansen, Waylon Pollock, Hudson Drake, and Jasper Tarr. Congratulations to Lakeland. Our 4th high team at a total of 4750. The team from Blinn College, comprised of Jet West, Kenna Schramm, Paige Zemprich, Jenna Lindig, Riley Guilfoyle, and Carolyn Turner. Congratulations to Blinn. Third high team, junior college overall, total of 4762. Team from Northern Oklahoma College. Team members Madison Fisher, Cameron Oakes, McKenna Sobaski, Ashley Purvine, Cole Campbell, and Lillian Bowie. Congratulations to NOC. 8 points higher, total of 4770. Second high team, junior college division, is Blackhawk East. Team members are Drew Jacobson, Will Hoops, Jace Judd, Chloe Barnes, Chase Harler, and Logan Corzat. And our high team by 10 points, total of 4780. Redlands Community College, team members Mason Schmoot, Braden Gast, Isaac Miller, Peyton Rogers, Kaylee Eaton, and Kennedy Clark. Big round of applause for all those teams, and particularly Redlands. I'll take a minute before we get into the senior college results and let them catch up on pictures and share just a couple more things about the namesake of this contest. Of all the people I have ever known in my life, the person that was the most comfortable with his own opinion was Gerald Callahan. And those of us who knew him would likely all agree to that. I encourage you, many of you will leave here, head home. The outcome of this contest may not be what you want it to be. It's important to be comfortable with your own opinion. It's important to reserve the right to change it as you gather more information. But one of the most important things you can take away from this experience is to learn from your experience. And van rides home, sharing ideas with teammates and coaches, life is about getting better, making improvement. That was something that Gerald was really big on. You always were trying to do better and leave things a little better than how you found them, yourself included. So I welcome ideas on how to improve this contest. If you coaches want to share them with me as we network at the conclusion of the awards ceremony, We will continue to strive to make this as good a contest as possible, but I encourage all you contestants that are here, look back on it, regardless of the outcome for you, look for ways to learn, improve, and get better. And a final thought on this. You all represent a really elite group of college students that have taken a path less traveled to be involved in this activity. And I always point out to my children, students I work with, whether you realize it or not, someone is watching. This morning, as you all were eating breakfast, the staff here at Champions Convention Center complimented me on what a great, professional, polite group of students you all were, and very curious about what this activity is. But that reflects very well on you. So keep doing what you're doing. With that, we'll move into senior college high individuals. These awards are sponsored by Cattleman's Congress and the Wagner family. Our 10th high individual, senior college, a total of 946 from Oklahoma State University, Corey Jenkins. From Western Illinois University, total of 946, Carter Hogue. Also at 946, and we did have a 5-way tie for 10th, from Oklahoma State University, 8th high individual is Will Ward. 7th high individual at 946 from Oklahoma State University, Walker Housley. 6th high individual from Oklahoma State University, same score at 946, Brighton Lane. Our 5th high individual, 2 points higher, from Oklahoma State University, Tyson Gravenhoff. 4th high individual from Kansas State University, total of 953, Olivia Nitschke. 1 point higher at 954 from Texas A&M University. Our 3rd high individual is Maddox Hartman. 1 point higher at 955. Our 2nd high individual is from Kansas State University, Mason Faulkner. Congratulations, Mason. And a big jump, 965 by 10 points, our high individual from Texas A&M University, Lane Hogan. High teams overall, senior college division, total of 45-53. Our 10th high team is the University of Minnesota. 9th high team, total of 45-85, Iowa State University. Our 8th high team, total of 45-87, Auburn. 7th high team overall, team total of 45-99, West Texas A&M University. 6th high team overall, total of 46-18, the University of Arkansas. Our 5th high team overall, total of 46-53, Western Illinois University. Team comprised of Carter Hogue, Allie Lucish, Maggie Goodson, Brooke Moore, Rob Rogers, and Haley Wells. Fourth high team overall, total of 46-61. Team from Texas Tech University, comprised of Hayden Schroeder, Shelby Candler, Owen Seidenberger, Laney Harriman, Blaze Cozart, and Matthew Blackburn. And then we take a really big jump, and it gets pretty close between the top three teams. Final person I want to thank, and he hasn't been mentioned yet. If you like the quality of the cattle classes in the contest yesterday, Mr. Blake Nelson from the American Maine Anjou Association plays a vital role in helping those classes get picked out. So if you run across Blake anywhere, thank him, because he's a key component to making this contest what it is. Cass and Emily are behind the scenes. They do a phenomenal job of making this thing come off without a hitch. And again, we thank you for being here. Our third overall team, senior college, total of 47-23, team from Kansas State University. We need a team rep. 9 points higher, total of 47-32, our second high team this year, Oklahoma State University. And winning by 12 points, total of 47-44. We need the whole team to come forward. Is Texas A&M University, team comprised of Lane Hogan, Maddox Hartman, Cash Dean, Grant Kubala, Maggie Brumnett, and Jonathan McCutcheon. Congratulations to Texas A&M University. Thanks again to you all for being here. Have safe travels, and we look forward to seeing you back in 2027.
Thank you for joining us for Cattleman's Congress. This has been a Walton Webcasting production. Livestock like you've never seen before.